YouTube, Farmall 51 here. Alright, yeah, this is you're looking at a little tool that didn't invent, but a friend of mine made one and I copied his. And he actually made one that would do the Farmall A, B and C and all them, 113, 123, 153, and 135 engines, I think so. But this one here, this is a 3-bolt starter. I had an engine stuck on a friend of mine's Super M. Super M's were the 3-bolt. I think I got that right. The 3-bolt starter. So there's 1, 2, 3, and the engine on this tractor was stuck. It was a dry stick, so it wasn't a bad. Wasn't like it was locked up or anything as far as oil ran out, but so just a dry stick. And usually those can be broke loose fairly easy, or if you got a ring stuck or something, usually you can break those off. But what I did was I took an old starter. This starter actually had old solenoid on it, so I cut that part off and left this on there. And you see, this is where the solenoid will push it in and out. So what we did was I went back here and cut the windings and all that off, and it actually went on about that long. And what it is, I took a nut, and I forgot what was, 1 5/16 or 15/16 or something, but nut, and just welded it on there. And it's not a pretty weld, but I globbed the weld in there. I mean, I got it hot, and I really made it stick. So, and it worked. So what you do is you bolt this up. Let's see here. You'll bolt this up just like you normally would putting a starter on. I think it actually will go in there about like that. Then you take a pull handle with your socket, and you put that on there, and then you take and you either crank down or up, I think whichever, crank down on it, and that will spin the engine over. Now there's two things that are going to happen. You're either going to break the engine loose, spin it over, or you're going to spin the ring gear, which 9 times out of 10, a friend of mine said he's only seen one time that it didn't break loose and it spun the ring gear, which is very rare. So that engine was obviously stuck pretty bad. So, but yeah, it's a little tool. I thought it was a neat little trick. He's also got a grease fitting made with on the end of a spark plug that you can put in there and pump grease to hydraulically force the piston down, which you're only forcing on one. So if you can have two, or you can do the two centers, and see, because your two go up and down, and then your outer two go opposite of those two. So if you could just do those two, that would help evenly push it down, or if you do the outer two. So but this here's another little method. Like I say, I stuck it in there, and we actually drug the tractor around and drug it and drug it and drug it and drug the tires all over the yard and everything. Would not break loose. I stick this in here, and I think my 10-year-old son could have broke it loose. I don't know why, but it just, like I say, I stuck the socket on there, and like I say, I took here's the pull handle I used actually. Just took the pull handle, stuck it on there, and cranked on it, and it used the ring gear on the flywheel to turn the engine over. So I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah, if you ever got an old junk starter, or if you can go to your local tractor salvage yard or something like that, find your old junk starter. And so this one here is going to be for the Super M's 300, or I think 300, 400, or Super M 400, 350, I think. It's whatever the 3-bolt starter will fit. So I think they use it on the 300 and 400 too. Your Super M's, your regular M's, I think, had the 2-bolt starters. So, but yeah, so I'm going to keep this, and anybody in our club or around that's got a a stuck engine can take this here and stick it in there and break it loose. Like I say, you just sacrifice the old starter that was wore out bad, no good anymore, and weren't worth rebuilding. And this one here, unfortunately, this one here I think was on an industrial engine because it had the solenoid mounted on it, and this is what would push the, you can see here. So I can actually stick it in there and then engage the flywheel so you can turn it or whatever, but I might cut that off. But anyway, that's a neat little trick. I hope y'all enjoy that. Maybe y'all can make your own and get an idea to make your own if you're looking to break an engine loose. But it happens. Like I said, this M, particularly M here, sat for about 10 years, and we Super M, and we broke it loose. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy. And I'll take some pictures and add in here too. All right, thanks for watching.